His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa sent a cable of congratulations to the President of Tunisia, Qais Said, on the country's Republic Day. In the cable, His Majesty wished the Tunisian President lasting good health and happiness, and the Tunisian people further progress and prosperity. His Majesty the King hailed the depth of fraternal ties between the two countries and peoples and their development in various fields. His Majesty affirmed to continue working to develop these close ties for the benefit of both sides. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa issued Decree 46 of 2025 appointing heads of diplomatic missions of Bahrain. According to the decree, Ambassador Dr. Mohammed Ali Bahzad is appointed as head of the diplomatic mission of Bahrain to Belgium with the title of Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary, succeeding Ambassador Abdallah Faisal Jabr Dosri. Ambassador Khalil Yaqub Al Khayyat is appointed head of the diplomatic mission of Bahrain to Thailand with the title of Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary, succeeding Ambassador Muna Abbas Muhammad Radi. Ambassador Ahmed Ibrahim Legrainis is appointed as head of the diplomatic mission of Bahrain to Germany with the title of Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary, succeeding Ambassador Abdullah Abdul Latif Abdullah. His Majesty King also issued Decree 47 of 2025 appointing 2 ambassadors at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The following are appointed as ambassadors to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs: Talal Yusuf Fakhru, Abdul Wahid Abdul Wahab Al-Naqqal. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa sent a cable of congratulations to the President of Tunisia, Qais Said, on the occasion of Tunisia's Republic Day. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister sent a similar cable to the Prime Minister of Tunisia, Sarah Zinzari. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa met with the Speaker of the Council of Representatives Ahmed bin Salman Al Msalem at Qutaybiyah Palace. His Royal Highness underscored the importance of strengthening cooperation between the executive and legislative authorities to drive progress across Bahrain's diverse sectors to support Bahrain's comprehensive development, led by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa. His Royal Highness affirmed that the kingdom's wide-ranging achievements are the result of the constructive engagement between all members of Team Bahrain, including the executive and legislative authorities. His Royal Highness expressed pride in the efforts made by Team Bahrain, whose endeavours continue to deliver success and fulfill the kingdom's far-reaching aspirations. For his part, Al-Msalem expressed appreciation for His Royal Highness's relentless commitment to support efforts that aim to strengthen the executive and legislative partnership, thus contributing to achieving further national accomplishment that benefit Bahrain and its people. The first Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, SCYS, Chairman of the General Sports Authority, GSA, and President of the Bahrain Olympic Committee, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, expressed thanks and gratitude to His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa upon the issuance of the royal decree reappointing him as the Chairman of the GSA Board of Directors. His Highness affirmed that this royal trust is a motivation to continue working to serve Bahrain's sports sector, a way that enhances the kingdom's position at regional and international levels. His Highness added that the GSA, in cooperation with various sports bodies and institutions, are determined to implement the directives of visions of His Majesty the King to enhance Bahraini sport environment and make more achievements. His Highness expressed pride in the sport and follow-up of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, which is a fundamental pillar in the progress and development of the sports sector in the kingdom. His Highness also expressed appreciation to the representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs, President of the SCYS, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, for his continuous support and keen follow-up of youth and sports sector, praising his ambitious vision which contributed to promoting progress and excellence in Bahraini sports. As a part of his official visit to Bahrain at the invitation of His Majesty the King, the President of Lebanon, General Joseph Aoun, and his accompanying delegation yesterday visited the Economic Development Board (EDB) in Bahrain Bay. The President was received by the Minister of Finance and National Economy, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, in the presence of the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Dr. Abdulatif bin Rashid Al Zayani, and a number of senior officials. The Minister of Finance noting the importance of this visit as it represents an opportunity to view about Bahrain's pioneering experiences in diversifying the economic base and strengthening its investment infrastructure under the leadership of His Majesty the King, with the directives of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister and the strategic and operational plans undertaken by the EDB. During the visit, the President of Lebanon was briefed on the working mechanism of Bahrain's government, which included a summary of the kingdom's economic performance and its achievements in promoting economic growth and diversifying the economic base. The visit also reviewed the opportunities and competitive advantages that Bahrain offers to investors and the kingdom's role as a gateway to the region's market. The Minister of Sustainable Development and CEO of EDB, Noor Al-Khlaif, highlighted the EDB's role as a central point of contact for investors, strategic promotion and events that highlight Bahrain's attractiveness to global companies in the largest market. She also explained the EDBs provide support and guidance to investors during the stages of establishing and expanding companies in the kingdom, benefiting from the competitive advantages offered by Bahrain for local and global investments. The Minister of Education, Dr. Mohammed Jum'a, announced that the next academic year, 2025-2026, will witness a qualitative development in the services provided to students. He confirmed that it will witness the largest expansion in admissions for students with autism and intellectual disabilities, with the number of classes allocated for this category of students. More in this report.
The Ministry of Education is witnessing a qualitative shift coinciding with the start of the 2025-2026 academic year, represented by comprehensive development of educational and support services, in addition to improving the learning environment in public schools. This transformation comes in light of the continuous support the education sector receives from His Majesty the King and the diligent follow-up of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. The Minister of Education confirmed that the ministry has completed its preparations to implement a package of qualitative projects and initiatives that will be activated at the beginning of the new academic year, noting that these steps are to fulfill the aspirations of the educational community. Among the most prominent of these initiatives is the unprecedented expansion of educational services provided to students with autism and intellectual disabilities. The ministry has completed the furnishing and equipping of 23 new classrooms dedicated to this category, adding to existing classrooms as part of the largest expansion of its kind. Delivering on its commitment to facilitating students' access to school, the ministry has completed measures to enhance the school transportation system by increasing the number of buses designated for students with special needs and equipping them with all necessary equipment. In terms of infrastructure, the Ministry is nearing completion of the installation of approximately 6,000 new air conditioning units in public schools, complementing those installed last year. Regarding the school environment, the Ministry announced the implementation of a plan to enhance the level of cleanliness in schools by increasing the number of cleaners in each school. This change is expected to have a direct impact on the quality of the educational environment and the health of students. These preparations confirm that the new academic year represents a new starting point for a more inclusive and efficient public school, advancing confidently toward developing sustainable education that meets the aspirations of the present and anticipates the prospects of the future.
The Minister of Industry and Commerce, Abdullah Fakhro, visited a number of factories in Bahrain International Investment Park to review operation production stages and further expansion plan, reflecting the sector's growth and its contribution to the national economy. Fakhro emphasized the Ministry's ongoing efforts to boost the growth of the industrial sector in line with the industrial strategy. He highlighted the Ministry's work to develop a supportive legislative and technical environment to attract quality industrial investments. He commended the park's role in attracting value-added projects and highlighted the strong capabilities of national industries, especially in advanced technologies and skilled manpower. He noted that the food and metal industries are key promising sectors that support food security and economic diversification. The minister also commended the efforts of factory management and highlighted the ministry's commitment to providing all necessary support and incentives to strengthen Bahrain's position as a strategic industrial and commercial hub in the region. Organ donation is a noble humanitarian act that grants others a new hope for life and enhances its quality in a bright example of community solidarity. The National Program for Organ and Tissue Donation and Transplantation regulates the process of a human organ and tissue transplantation through the implementation of precise legal mechanism and controls that ensures all safety for all parties involved.